What's going on, guys? I'm Maghnús Foy, and welcome to Joe's Beer Club. So this week we're going to be trying red ales, and we're keeping things very autumnal. We're trying 2 Irish red ales and 1 American style amber ale. And what I'm expecting is big, full-bodied, dark red beers, little bits of caramel malt, little bits of biscuity back now, and just a kind of encompassing autumnal beer. So really excited to try this, and yeah, let's get going. So our first beer this week is Devil's Backbone from Kinnegar Brewing in Donegal. And this is part of their core range, and the second beer we've got to do for these guys. I'm expecting this beer to be light, piney, dark in colour, really good with all types of food, and really good with a cheese board as well. All red ales are really good with chutney and cheese. So excited to crack this one open and get it going. So this is a traditional red ale style, and not only that, but a traditional red ale colour. You can see it straight away glowing right through. Some will be darker, some will be brighter, but this is what I look at as the traditional style. Some burnt malts off the nose, almost like burnt toast off the nose, which is kind of unusual. A great beer, a very versatile beer. It can go with lots of different food. You can just drink it on its own. A really great beer for this style, and yeah, really enjoyable. So our next beer this week is 90 Shilling from Odell's Brewing in Colorado. This is an American style amber ale, and where the European red ales got their inspiration from. This is an amazing beer, medium bodied, really good with glazed meats, charcuterie board, cheese, chutney, really good beer. And the name 90 Shilling actually comes from the old Scottish way they used to tax beer. Only the best beers used to get taxed 90 shillings. So I'm expecting a really good beer here, and for it to be worth every shilling. So as we can see, this colour is a little lighter to the last one, and doesn't have that dark, deep red Irish glow about it. It's the more amber style. It's the American amber style that we're looking at here. And the nose is completely different. It's a much softer nose, it's a much sweeter nose, and it's just more what you'd associate with amber ales as opposed to traditional Irish red ales. It's delicious. It's way more up my street. So easy drinking, little fruit cop content, not too much carbonation. Just a real nice autumnal, easy drinking red ale. Amazing beer. So our final beer this week is Intersection from Brewing from right here in sunny Dublin. I love these guys. I love their marketing, I love their branding, and their beer is always pushing the boundaries. They're always doing barrel-aged series, Madeira cask, sherry cask, whiskey cask. But today, they're going a little bit more simple and trying their amber ale. I'm still expecting something a little bit funky here. I'm expecting a bit more peaches, a bit more fruit than we had with our last 2 beers. So let's crack it open and see what this beer is about. It's our typical red ale, but the clarity's a little bit different. We're not used to seeing too much cloudy within this style, but it's not away from the norm. Now, this is technically an Irish red ale, but they are trying to do more along the side of American amber. And that's down to the notes of fruit, loads of mangoes, loads of apricots. Wow. Super, super good, and albeit a bit odd in terms of the clarity, doesn't take away from the flavour. Oh my God, there's loads of fruit in there. Not your typical amber ale, but really, really good. And I definitely say grab yourself a can if you're into this style. So guys, just to recap, we have Devil's Backbone from Kinnegar that comes in at 4.9%. We have 90 Shilling from Odell's that comes in at 5.3%. And we have Intersection from Brewing that comes in at 5.9%. There can only be one winner today. And for me, it's definitely a surprise. It's got to be Intersection from Brewing. I love their marketing. I love their style, I love their branding, but I haven't always loved their beer, but I tell you, I love this beer. This beer is gorgeous. This is like, in terms of that style, I'm absolutely blown away by this beer. So if you can, which I'm sure you can, it's available in all off licenses, pick one up today, let me know below what you think, and yeah guys, Sláinte.